Hello everyone and welcome to a little bit of yoga with Amona. I'm very excited to get together with you today and we are going to look at some breathing exercises. 15 to 20 minutes we have together today to look at some different exercises that are suitable for adults and children alike. You can use this video anytime if you wanted to come back to these exercises, if you don't remember certain ones and you want to give them a go any time of day. We will look at exercises that are easy to remember. Most of them, or at least a lot of them, have animal names, which I always love because it's easy for them for me to remember them, so maybe you will find that as well. I also brought with me my friend, the Medi-Teddy. He's already meditating a little bit. Going to sit over here and let us also have him help me later on with breathing exercise as well. So let's get started. For the beginning, you see I'm just sitting on my living room floor today on the carpet. I always have pillows, lots of pillows nearby as well. If you prefer to sit on a pillow, that's also possible. Just make sure you make yourself comfortable any way you like before you really settle in. And to start with, we're going to put one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly, and we just notice the breath, how it flows through the body. Noticing the breath and really focusing on it makes us breathe more consciously, more deeply. So as I explain a little bit more, step by step, you will find more grounding as you deepen the breaths and as you lengthen them out. And to start with, really, and for the whole session today, it's really up to you if you prefer to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, or in through the nose and out through the mouth, whichever comes easier for you today. And as you do this at home in your own time, also feel free to explore with sounds today. We're looking at breathing exercises that have animal names as well, so we can get in or can bring in the animal sounds. I also encourage to bring in sounds whenever you exhale, whenever you breathe out, again, because it makes you breathe more consciously and deeper. So exhales can look like this. Or we can sigh it out. I can bring in my shoulders to really emphasize the breathing as well. Lift in the shoulders on the inhales. And dropping them down on the exhales. Lovely. I'm going to put both my hands on the belly area now to really focus on breathing down, breathing into the belly. When it comes to breathing into the belly, that's when I'm going to need the help of the Medi-Teddy a little bit later. So remind me, make sure. I want to breathe into the location where my hands are, feeling the belly expand. Okay, so now let's get into these different exercises that are brought for you today. First off is a breathing exercise that is called horse breath. So gonna make some funny noises, and with the horse breath it's all about relaxing the face, the jaw, the cheeks, the space between the eyebrows, forehead area as we do these exercises. If it's the two of you or more of you, you can do these exercises opposite each other and enjoy making some funny faces as well. So you want to have a deep inhale through the nose, and as you breathe out, yeah, similar to a horse. They do these sometimes, and then their lips move very funny. Going to do a few rounds of those. Nice. And you feel that this area softens gradually as we do these more often. Good job. Continue. Nice. I've really done a long one here. How long can you do? Great job. So you can do these as long as you like, as many as you like. Hopefully you feel that the face feels nice and soft afterwards, and you've literally shaken off any tension that you might have here. Okay, great. The next breathing exercise also has an animal name. It's the breath of the hummingbee or the bumblebee. And with this breath, we're making a sound that is similar to a bee as it is flying around. You want to have a deep inhale, and as you breathe out, you're going to close the ears and enjoy what that does as you breathe out. So I'm going to practice this with you. Breathing in, and then so with the eyes open or closed, your choice. You can as well close the eyes with your hands and then the ears with your thumbs. Breathe in. Can you feel a very slight tingling in your face? A little bit of vibration? That's the breath of the hummingbee. Let's do it again. Great. Again, you can do as many as you like. What it does with closing the airways, maybe closing the eyes as well, is really bringing the focus inwards, and you enjoying that sense of vibration in the head area, maybe even down, further down into your body, and really brings the focus inwards. I want to do one more. lovely, lovely exercise. Lovely, lovely little bumblebees. Okay, I have another breathing exercise, and that one also has an animal name. It's amazing. It's the lion's breath. Sometimes that one is also called dragon. So lion or dragon, it's up to you which animal you wanna be today. And we might get a tiny little bit naughty with this one. As with this one, it's allowed to stick out your tongue a little bit as well as you breathe out, okay? So you can, again, have a deep inhale, deeply breathe in, and then as you breathe out, we're gonna activate our lions or our dragons. Breathing in. Really sighing it out, very loud as you like. Maybe bringing in the fingers and the hands, being a little bit scary. Again, as long as you like. When the exhales are quite long, that's always really, really good. So now I can show you as well how that looks like when you want to stick your tongue out. So you're breathing in deeply. Okay, so have a little bit of fun with that one as well. Adults, children alike, give that a go. When you really open the mouth nice and wide, if you stick out your tongue as well, it's really, really good to get the toxins out, to just breathe out anything that we just don't need in the body right now. So it has a really, really good detoxing effect there. Let's do a couple more together. So breathing in. Getting it all out. Last one. And you enjoy, hopefully, to look very, very funny with this one. Great job, everyone. So what did we look at so far? We looked at the horse breath. We looked at the breath of the humming bee. Yeah. We looked at our lion or dragon's breath. Yeah. Fantastic, fantastic work. So now I want to bring in an exercise, doesn't have an animal name, is nice and simple, but we can bring in some fun element with this one as well. So some of you might be able to do this, some of you might not. It's really something that I also can't even explain. So it's something that happens with your tongue. It's a nice cooling breath. Cooling can also be quite calming. So you know how you, when you breathe out like that, try it with your arm. That's a very, very warm breath. But we can create a cooling breath if we make a very, very small mouth. Or if we bring in the tongue and we create a little curl there. So it looks like this. So maybe you were able to do it. Some of us can, some of us can't. So breathing like this, or just with a very small mouth. And trying again with your arm. This breath is a little bit cooling, and it might feel quite nice to do a few rounds of that. If you just feel very stressed maybe as an adult, if you feel very hot, as you might have done a lot already during your day, or you might have been very active, you want to maybe just, calm down and have a few rounds of cooling breath. I really recommend those. So let's do that together. with your small mouth or with your curled tongue, up to you, okay? Breathing in. With the eyes open or closed. And if you want to try that with your arm or with your hand, it really is a little bit cooling. Feels quite nice. Lovely. Might feel quite nice on a hot day as well. Fantastic. So we are almost there today. I have 2 more breathing exercises. You can try that out, adults, children alike. Again, these ones are bringing in a little bit more concentration, a little bit more with a little bit more work with the body as well. So one breath is the alternate nostril breathing. Okay, what does that mean? So we're gonna work with our nostrils here. We will breathe in, close one nostril, breathe out through the other, breathe in again, close one nostril, breathe out through the other. Sounds complicated, but I will explain and I will practice it with you, okay? So I'm using my thumb and my ring finger for that. I'm going to close the nostrils. I'm going to alternate and then breathe through here. Okay, so I'm going to close one, breathing in, close, open the other, breathe out, breathe in, close, breathe out. Okay, so we'll do a few rounds of that. Close, open, breathe in, close, open. Join me, do it whenever you can, whenever you like. I can come closer again. Let's do one more round. Lovely. Highly recommend the alternate nostril breathing. If you feel like you want to just refresh the brain, get some new energy into the body and just reactivate that circulation within the body, right? It activates both halves of the brain and it just reinforces the circulation and the blood flow through the body. So it's a lovely breathing exercise. Okay, so I think we are finished. Or are we? I'm sure there was something that I wanted to do. What was it? I told you to remind me as well. Of course, I wanted to do an exercise with the Meditedi. So this is nice for us to finish off today's session. So I'm bringing in my cushion. I'm actually going to lie down a little bit. So let's see. I'm gonna do this so you can see me as well. So I spoke about breathing into the belly, and sometimes it might be difficult to just know how that's supposed to feel, or how am I supposed to breathe into the belly. So Meditating is going to help me with this. You can use any of your favorite toys to join you with this exercise. And I'm just going to call this our bouncing teddy or bouncing toy, whichever toy you're using. And you might see a little bit once I start really breathing into the belly. Okay, so while I'm talking or while I'm just breathing normally, nothing much is happening really. And if I really bring the focus into the belly, can see my teddy has started to bounce a little bit with me as I'm breathing deeply, right? So let's have him wave at you guys as well. As we finish off today's session. And again, with all of these breathing exercises, same as with this one, feel free to do it as long as you like. Have as many rounds as you wish. Okay, so to finish off, we're going to say goodbye and then put our hands in front of our chest. Breathing in deeply. I'm having a big circle with my arms above my head. And then bringing the hands back in front of the chest. I am thanking you a lot for your time today to do a little bit of breathing exercises with me. I hope you had fun, and now you have this video and you can watch it anytime or as often as you like. Have a lovely day and I see you soon. Bye.